Now, Rose Claire,
Yes.
how are you, darling? Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to
Now,
meet
you are actually the matriarch of the chamber. How gorgeous. That is so
I
divine.
am being honored with the name. It was a great honor to have, and I hope I'm doing the right thing. I'm born Lebanese. I want to die Lebanese, and like my God lives in Lebanon.
Well, you have a fantastic night tonight.
I will.
And so lovely to meet you.
And I look forward to see. I do see you occasionally on the screen.
Yes. Well, hopefully those occasions are not when I'm swearing.
You're very pretty.
Thank you very. You too. Gorgeous. Thank you.
I'm glad to be here tonight. I have dual responsibilities tonight, so I've got to be here, but I've also got to be out at Moonee Valley in my capacity as Minister for Racing. So it's a flying visit, partly to honour Fadi and partly to honour the Lebanese community.
And so what does tonight mean to you? Obviously it's important. You've put other things on hold to be here with us all, so that's fantastic.
Yeah, look, the Lebanese community's made an amazing contribution to Melbourne and to Victoria. Fadi Yuzuki is a great community leader, and there are many great community leaders here tonight. I think the fact that there are so many state members of parliament, federal members of parliament, former premiers who are here tonight, I think is a sign of the esteem in which the Lebanese community is held.
Well, thank you so much for being here tonight. It's such an honour to have you here.
Always a pleasure.
And tell me, what does tonight mean to you? What's been your involvement?
Negligible.
Negligible?
It's all Faddies.
Is it? So you're here as support. You're here as Fadi's support. And to honour us.
No, absolutely. Look,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that you would understand it in Lebanon, but in Australia, when you're asked by some of your closest friends, you call it a royal command.
I see. So you've been royally commanded to attend
Absolutely
tonight.
royally commanded to come.
Well, we love having you here and thank you so much.
And Fadi and the leadership of the Lebanese Chamber of Commerce are playing a very important role in helping to further the bilateral relationship with Lebanon.
Fadi,
Yes.
you are the president of the chamber,
Yes.
the founder,
Yes.
and what else is your role? You couldn't do much better than that.
Well, I don't think I need any more responsibility than that either.
No, I don't think so. I hear very good things about you. You are very passionate about your connection with Lebanon and Australia, and I understand that you do a lot to keep the two worlds connected
Yes.
in business.
Correct.
That's a fantastic thing. So tonight, what does this mean for you?
Tonight is really again celebrating the relationship we have between Australia and Lebanon and the Lebanese diaspora around the world.
Yes.
Tonight is also acknowledging what Australia has done to the migrants in general, and to be specific with Lebanese, that they really have given us a home that we always wanted and always needed. You know, a lot of these Lebanese migrated during the Civil War, at the
Yes.
height of the Civil War.
So this was like a safe haven for them.
Absolutely, I'm one of them. I didn't even know what peace or security was until I came to Australia.
Wow, that's amazing.
So,
that's fantastic.
for that
and you've
alone-
done so well. You're educated. You've got two sons, so
Yes.
who have had a fantastic life here, no doubt,
Absolutely.
and a beautiful wife and family. So that's a fantastic thing.
Absolutely. Look, you know, yes, Australia definitely has given us a family and a home, and we also achieved our aspirations at business level and of course education. And that's what we're putting back into Australia to repay the debt. We call it, we see it as a debt, and we're trying to repay it in every shape and form. And no matter how much we thank Australians, people will still be going to fall short.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, you have a fantastic night tonight.
Thank you.
I hope it's a wonderful success. I have no doubt it will be. And enjoy.
Gina, you're a gem. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless. And how did you end up invited to this auspicious occasion?
Well, our leader Matthew Guys sends his good wishes, but he's unavailable tonight. He's
So you've
another
come
commitment, so he represented him. Proud to represent him. That's such a great function.
Fantastic. That's great. Are you here with anyone? Any guests, or you've come
No,
alone?
I'll make my way in. Martin Cooler I just saw there, who's
Yep.
representing the government, so I'll catch up with him and
Fantastic.
perhaps get a tip off him for the Melbourne Cup.
And so, yes,
as
well,
his
that's a
Minister
good
for
thing.
Racing.
Yes, absolutely. And he's heading off a bit early tonight to fulfil some other commitments that he
Okay.
has with racing.
All right.
And so what does tonight mean to you? Obviously, you're here as a representative,
Yep.
but
Oh, look, the gala dinner, I think it's a proud celebration of the Lebanese community. You know, they made a wonderful contribution to Victoria.
Yes.
Continue to, and we're just happy to be part of it. Matthew Guy sends his well wishes. Inga Paulich, our Shadow Minister for Multicultural Affairs, sends her good wishes.
Fantastic.
So I'm here representing him tonight and look forward to a fantastic
We'll
night.
have a wonderful night. Lovely to meet
Thank
you.
you. All the
And
best.
enjoy. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you. Ta.
So, what does tonight mean to you?
It's a very important night. It's our annual gala, and which, as you said, people looking for it from year to year
Yeah.
to highlight our achievement during the year, the ALCCI, which has been created to build the great bridges between the Lebanon offshore and Lebanon in Lebanon, which the Chamber of Commerce presenting the connection between the Lebanese, Australian, and Lebanon.
Yeah.
And this is our aim, to continue creating this beautiful connection between Lebanon and Australia.
Have a
It's great.
fantastic
Thank
night
you.
tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you.
it. Thank you for being with
Thank
us tonight.
you. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Murray, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Pleased to meet you too.
Yes, lovely to meet you too.
Thank you.
Don't you look gorgeous? Look, tell me about this headpiece.
I've got like a beautiful handmade crown.
It is gorgeous.
I'm promoting one of the beautiful artists coming from all the way from Lebanon just to display his jewelry here.
And he's here tonight.
He's here tonight.
Fantastic. I was admiring some of the jewellery that
Did you
was
like
here.
it?
Oh, I love it. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, a bit of bling and I'm in.
Oh wow, I know. That's what your taste actually.
Absolutely. I'm right in there. I get it. I appreciate it.
It
Now,
is.
so tell me your connection here. You're obviously Fadi's wife. And you don't need an introduction to everybody else, just me. I need to work out who I'm speaking to make sure I ask you the right questions.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm actually a public officer with the Australian Lebanese Chamber of Commerce. Like,
Oh,
under the wing of
fantastic.
it.
Okay.
Like we do have the women group.
Yeah.
And we socialize all together just to do beautiful, we need to build the bridge between Lebanon and Australia.
And have you been involved since the foundation of the
Yes,
chamber?
yes. Like last year, I brought one of the acclaimed designer, Lebanese. Like she's very well known in Europe and in Hollywood. And
okay.
yeah, I brought all the latest couture, the haute couture for her.
So-
and we did, the same thing.
So
The same
you're very heavily involved in getting Lebanese women opportunities here. Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Just to bring the
fantastic.
Lebanese market
Yeah,
here
yeah.
to share it all together. And might as well we take the Australian ones to Lebanon maybe.
That's
We're gonna do the same.
fantastic. And so tonight, what does it mean to you to have this annual event?
Most of all, we're gathering. It's like a family, actually.
Yes, well,
And-
actually, that's what I've been saying. I've been saying that there's a real feeling of
It is.
family and
Bring people all together.
Absolutely.
From interstate, from Lebanon. Like we've got so many visitors coming from
Yeah.
Lebanon too. We've got the beautiful star came from Lebanon too. The singer Carol Smeha.
Yes.
So we're very proud with Alan. Alan, you know him very
yes,
well.
Aline has designed several dresses for
And
me,
we're very
including the
proud just to get
logos.
to meet you through him actually too.
Thank you so much. Well,
you.
I think it'll be a fantastic night. From what I can see, everyone's very enthusiastic. Everybody looks gorgeous. There's a fashion parade tonight,
yes.
and I think it'll be
It's
fantastic.
going to be very exciting.
Yes, and I think it's a great opportunity to be able to thank all the dignitaries
Sure.
who are here tonight and everybody who's sponsored. You've got a long list of sponsors,
With no doubt.
so you've done very well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
Thank
I'm
you
sure
for
it'll be a fantastic night. Enjoy.
All the best, Gina. Thank you.
Thank you. So, well, thank you for being here tonight.
My absolute pleasure.
And have you been to one of these events before? Is this something you come to every year? Because I think this is the fourth one.
This is my first one.
Your first,
but
okay.
I've been to many other Chamber of Commerce dinners, and I really look forward to this one.
Yeah.
I know many of the guests here are actually clients of the Commonwealth Bank, and
Yeah.
I look forward to reconnecting with some of them and also meeting some of them.
Yes,
But,
I think it'll be fantastic. That's fantastic. And how long have you been in that role?
5 years.
Okay, so-
we established it in 2012, and now we're nationwide. We've got chapters in Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland, and South Australia to be open shortly. So it's a
Fantastic.
fantastic grouping of of health professionals of Lebanese origin.
Yeah, so
which
it's
is
a
great.
support network, really,
It
isn't
is,
it?
and it's a
And just a camaraderie, if you like.
Correct. It's
Yeah.
It's a very good networking where we've got people coming in doing charitable deeds. We've got amongst each other, there's collegiality, there's support amongst other doctors
Yeah.
or young students coming through. We've also got
inter-hospital relations between Lebanon and Australia, which we've established. So we're getting young doctors to come here and get trained in Australia and vice versa.
Fantastic. And you're Melbourne-based?
I am, yes.
So have you been involved with the Chamber in the last 4 years since the event? Is this your
I've come
first?
to every event, though,
Okay,
yes, but
yeah.
I'm not a business person, I'm a medical professional.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I stick to medicine.
Yeah, well, I think that's all consuming, isn't it, really? Well, have a fantastic
No,
night.
thank you. No, it's a nice-
So lovely to
And
have you
enjoy
here.
tonight, and
Thank
look
you.
forward to you emceeing it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
It's a pleasure.
We're honoured to have you here, and you've obviously taken some time out of your busy schedule to be here. Yeah.
This is the sort of event that I think showcases the Lebanese community here in Victoria, and it's fantastic. Great
Yes,
community
absolutely.
and terrific event.
And have you been to one of these events before?
I have been to several of them, and yes,
you're doing well.
I think the Chamber of Commerce is doing a fantastic job, and it's terrific to be here.
That's fantastic. And so what does it mean to you tonight to have something like this, an event like this that's ongoing, that brings the communities together?
I think it's really important to focus on the relationship between Lebanon and Australia, and particularly Victoria. I think that the Chamber of Commerce is a terrific platform to build both business opportunities but also the cultural exchange and so forth.
Yes.
The community here in Melbourne is a very significant community, a vibrant community, and this is a fantastic celebration for them.
Yes. Well, hello. Lovely to meet you. You are a very talented designer, I can see.
Thank you.
How fantastic. I'm in love with your pieces. Absolutely divine.
Now I bring you something special.
Fantastic. So you understand beautiful. That doesn't need a lot of translating. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It's lovely to have you here. And how long are you here for in Australia?
In Australia, 1 week I stay in
Only
Australia.
1 week?
Only 1 week because I
Fantastic.
have another exhibitions.
Yeah.
But I coming to see Australia, and always Mireille told is very good people. Australia,
Yes.
very beautiful, and I saw in my eye all of these things.
Yes, well, we agree. We think Australia is beautiful. Like your jewellery is absolutely divine.
All handmade.
Oh, all handmade.
Yeah, all handmade, and I am making in each model one piece only.
How long have you been doing that for? Designing jewellery?
How many?
long? How many years?
25 years.
25 years. And so you sell this, you're based in Lebanon?
Yes, Lebanon and all of our country in Europe, in US, first time, but in Australia.
Fantastic.
You have so many famous actually celebrities.
Yes.
And to use them for the models, to dress them up. And
Yeah.
as accessories.
I can see why.
In Arab
Because it is
country.
beautiful. And you design? Or
I'm
you have
design and I'm making.
Fantastic. Design, fantastic. Love it.